Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at who constantly keeps talking about you behind your back. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. For pile number 1, we have Sodalite with the Light Seers Tarot. For pile number 2, we have the Purple Cat's Eye with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. And for pile number 3, we have Mahogany Obsidian with the Crystal Magic Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever one you are most drawn to. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile for yourself. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose the Sodalite Crystal and the Light Seers Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who constantly keeps talking about you behind your back. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get started by shuffling your cards. So firstly, I saw the angel number 444 for you. So I do think you are energetically protected from people that do gossip about you. Your reputation's protected, everything like that. So that's coming through, and that's comforting to know. Also, my hand is hurting on this side, and it never started hurting before, so that could be significant. Maybe this person injured their hand for someone here, or has a sore hand, or has arthritis or something. So the first card you have is the Page of Cups. Then we have the Emperor. Then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm hearing a song. I don't know what the song's name is, but I think it's by Idris, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But it goes like, she's a killer romantic lover. There is no other, she is my lover, or something like that. So it's kind of playing in repeat in my head as I got to your pile. So I feel like this could be an ex or a lover. If this person's currently in your life and speaking about you. Let's see. The Hanged Man. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. One last card for now. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Justice is at the back of the deck, and the Star wants to pop out. So let me just observe this for a second and see what I'm getting here. Okay, so what I'm seeing here clairvoyantly along with the cards is this person could have like sucked you dry or something. For most of you, I feel this is an ex, not a current lover, because the way I'm feeling in this pile is like you and this person are in no contact, you haven't communicated with each other for a long time, and it's been a while since you two separated or broke up or whatever happened here, even if this was a situationship. And I'm feeling this energy of this person almost sucking you dry of your energy, your finances, or something like that. Or you could have just felt emotionally drained and like you stayed with this person so long, but some part of you emotionally detached before leaving. You could see that things were not going to work out with this person. And you were just being honest with yourself and honest with them that you didn't see things working out for the long run. You didn't see this person as like a stable long-term romantic partner. And maybe for others of you, this was like a fling or situationship. And what I'm feeling here from this person's energy, they could have bought you a necklace or bought you like a gift of some kind that was very special to you, that was sentimental at the time. That's just a specific message for someone of what I'm seeing clairvoyantly. I also feel like money could have been involved here. So for some of you, I'm feeling like a specific scenario of like maybe an ex that always like spent your money, Okay, I'm feeling an energy, a specific energy of like the woman working very hard and being the breadwinner, and the man kind of being like a lazy bum that doesn't get anything done, that's so immature, always spending her money. Like, I'm seeing a situation like that for someone here, but it won't resonate with everyone. And I'm kind of getting very flushed and hot in this energy. So I do feel like this person, I'm getting the feeling of anger from this person. Like, how could you leave? How could you say things are not going to work out? You know, and they're kind of just getting very angry and speaking about you from that type of place of like, how could you leave? You know, how could you just leave me behind and leave me hanging here? They could have even said, like, you moved on so fast, or it seems like you don't care, or something like, what is this energy? Like, you kind of just left them hanging or led them on, making them think, you know, you two had something together, but actually it wasn't. That's kind of how I'm feeling from this person's perspective and energy. And your perspective could be totally different. That's okay, but this is this person's energy and their perspective. So I see a lot of anger here. But I do also see them still caring about you, still having feelings for you, and it feels like they're kind of in limbo, just waiting for you to come back into their life. And I'm hearing apologize to them. But for most of you, I feel like this person did something to make you not want to be with them. Like, for some of you, I'm seeing something about betrayal, or stabbed you in the back, or you could just see they were not serious. Like, maybe they were very immature and you didn't see a long-term future with them. That's kind of the vibe I feel. Or maybe for others of you, like, this was a situationship or fling, but they just weren't willing to commit, and then you took back your power, you knew your worth, and you walked away. Those are the kind of energies I'm getting specifically, but take what resonates for you. For others of you, I'm also feeling an energy. I think mostly women are watching my pile, but take whatever resonates for you. I'm getting a scenario with like a man and a woman, or something like that, where this person doesn't want to commit. They kind of want to keep their options open, but they don't want you to see other people. It's sort of like this controlling energy of like, I can do whatever I want, I can see other people, but you're not allowed to. And that's so, what's the word? It's like double standards. And now as I say this, I feel tears coming out of my eyes. So I'm feeling like a situation of someone that would cry over you, you know, moving on or getting someone new, or, you know, like, let's say this person was seeing other people and then you decided to see other people too, and then they started crying and making themselves the victim. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. So this person could have cried about you while speaking about you, or could cry about you in general, because like tears keep coming out of my eyes, but it's not like an ugly cry or a heavy cry. It's just kind of like a little bit of tears, if that makes sense. Because I don't feel like this person's really that much of an emotional person where they would cry really hard, but that's kind of what's coming through at the moment. For some of you, you were honest with this person and loyal, but they weren't. So I'm kind of getting energies like that, and they feel like they never got what they wanted out of the situation with the Nine of Cups reversed behind Justice. Okay, and it feels like they're kind of making themselves the victim in this situation, when whatever they did, whatever you resonate with, it just feels like you didn't see a long-term future with them. You didn't see them being your person. I feel like you've come to this place in your love life where you've matured a lot. You've worked on yourself a lot, so you're not going to be with a person where you have to try to change them or try to fix them. You know, like, you're not Mr. or Mrs. Fix a Person. That's kind of what I'm hearing in my mind, or Miss, not Mrs. But I kind of feel this energy of like you just maturing and becoming more grounded and really thinking about what you want in the long term in your future with the Queen of Pentacles here. So let's pull some more cards. Who is this person? Can you give us some more clues into who this person is? Six of Wands reversed. So this person isn't really doing well in their career right now. They feel like they're kind of struggling. And I keep feeling an energy for someone here of like this person being lazy, not really working hard, but then kind of like wanting to mooch off your money. It can even be like a woman trying to mooch off your money if you're a man watching, or any kind of situation you resonate with. But I feel that energy for some of you. Temperance. Hold on, I just need to wash my face because the tears keep coming out. I'll be back in a second. I feel like there's a huge incompatibility with you and this person, because what I'm feeling here as an example is like, Spirit is giving me an example of a mature earth sign with an unevolved fire sign, and the fire sign is like still immature, and then the earth sign kind of has to take care of the fire sign. That's what Spirit's showing me as an example, but it doesn't have to be that. But I am feeling a lot of fire energy from this person, specifically Aries and Sagittarius so far. But Pisces too, but more so fire. Okay, and I do also feel third-party energy and heartbreak here. This person is heartbroken over you. I'm specifically seeing the scene of Mean Girls when Regina George says to her friends, you know, I gave him everything, blah, 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 and she's crying when her boyfriend broke up with her because she was cheating on him with another guy. But she's the one that's busy crying. So there is an energy here of them putting themselves in the shoes of a victim. Victim mentality. Okay. Two of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, so they were not stable. The Lovers reversed. Commitment issues, perhaps. And the Knight of Cups. So, yeah. For some of you, you could have had a baby with this person. This could be like a baby daddy or baby mama. And the Ace of Pentacles is at the back of the deck, so money could be involved here. This person could be, you know, telling people that you owe them money or something like that, or money is involved in general. I feel like, yeah, I keep getting that this person's very immature, they're very unbalanced as a person, and you just don't want that energy in your life. I mean, maybe you waited a very long time for things to change in your connection, but you just saw that it wasn't going to work. No matter what this person was saying to you, their actions weren't aligning with their words. They could have been telling you, you know, I'll change, give me a second chance, you know, I'll do whatever it takes to, you know, show you that I care, but then their actions never matched their words. That's what I feel for some of you. And for some of you, I'm getting player energy, but then kind of like a player with a heart that gets broken by you. I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like a player that got attached to you. For some of you, you weren't actually like committed or dating this person. You weren't official, but then you kind of like acted like you were in a relationship, but there was no commitment here. That's what I'm getting from the Lovers reversed as well. Or like a friends with benefits type of vibe, where maybe one person catched feelings. So those are the different scenarios I'm getting. And yeah, definitely a lot of fire sign energy. So now let's take a look at what this person's saying, why they're talking about you. So what is this person saying? Why are they talking about pile one? So the Knight of Swords is your first card. What I feel from this person's energy is they could be speaking about you from a place of anger. They could be crying about you, making themselves the victim. Oh my gosh, I was shuffling and like all these cards wanted to just come out. So I feel like this is too many cards. I'm not going to take them all, but maybe this person's word vomiting about you. Like they just can't stop speaking about you, if that makes sense. Like word vomit. And I kind of feel like this person is speaking to their friends about you, since I saw that scene from Mean Girls. Or just like people they're close to. So the Magician, I feel like they're trying to control the narrative and how others see you, and they may be like twisting the story to make themselves look better. And this is something I often see like in these gossip readings, people twisting the story to make themselves look better, Two of Swords, they're speaking about a decision you made that they were unhappy with because, like I said, they didn't get what they want out of you or this connection. I feel like this person could be sort of like a control freak. When people don't do things they want, they sort of like lose their mind. That's what Spirit's telling me. I couldn't find a better way to describe it. Maybe that's not the best way to describe it, but that's what's coming through. Four of Cups reversed. It's kind of like they get very tense and agitated when people don't do what they want. The Ten of Swords reversed. And we have the Page of Pentacles reversed for now. Two of Wands reversed at the back of the deck. So I feel like this person's watching you on social media. That's just an intuitive feeling I'm getting. I'm also hearing the song by Michael Jackson, I Feel Like Somebody's Watching Me. These cards are not going straight and it's irritating me. But I feel like that's kind of the energy here. Like me trying to force the cards to go straight. Like this person has a forceful nature. And yeah, again, like they get agitated when people don't do the things they want to do. So they could be speaking about that. I also heard for you, pile number one, oh, they will be back. You know, they always come back. They always come running back. So this person could be telling people that, you know, although you've left and although things have ended here, it's not truly the end with the Ten of Swords reverse. And you'll realize what you're missing out on. I almost feel this person posting on social media, trying to make it seem like they've moved on, like they're having the best time of their life, like they're having fun. It's kind of giving the vibe of like, I'm trying to glow up and get revenge by being successful and by being a better version of myself and by looking happy. But it doesn't actually feel like this person's actually actively working on themselves. You know, this could lead to that, which is a great thing, but to me it feels like I'm not really actually doing that great, but I'm pretending to be like moving on and doing great on social media so that you think I'm doing better with my life and that you come chasing after me. So that's the vibe I feel here. It's like they're saying that to their friends, like, how can I seem like I'm having the best time of my life so that this person chases after me? That's the vibe I feel. So, you know, when they speak, again, they're very impulsive. They just say things that come to mind without thinking. So why are they saying things about pile number one? What are they speaking about? So we have the Seven of Cups. I don't feel like it's just you they constantly speak about. They could be speaking about other exes too. The Judgment card or other options they have. Four of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands. So clearly this person is still hurt over this and they're reacting to this in a very immature way. Look at the Four of Wands at the back of the deck. So this is giving you the vibe of like how I said before, you know, I'm partying, I'm going out, I'm posting on social media, making it as if I'm having the best time of my life when really I'm not. When really I'm still angry, when really I'm still holding on to resentment, holding on to, you know, what could have been, what we could have created here if I didn't mess things up, you know, when really I'm just holding on to the anger and the kind of immature response, emotional response I'm having. So what Spirit's showing me is like, you know, when a toddler throws a tantrum, that's kind of how this person's reacting to you emotionally, right? And that is why they're speaking about you. So they may be, again, speaking about you from a place of anger, lying to themselves and saying, I'm doing so much better without you, but then at the same time speaking about you from a place of anger, judging you, saying, oh, it's kind of giving the vibe of like, I'm butt hurt, my ego's hurt, and now I'm saying, oh, you're not all that anyway, I can find someone much better than you. So it kind of feels like they're switching between those energies when they speak about you. And I think this is the gist of what I have here for you. So this is your reading. I really hope this resonated with you. Let me know down in the comments if this did resonate and what you thought of this. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my Parliament 2s. If you chose this purple cat's eye crystal and the Dreams of Gaia tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who constantly keeps speaking about you behind your back. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. Okay, so what I feel from your energy and this person's energy so far, take what resonates with you. Either you could be a very intuitive person, or this person could be spiritual and intuitive. Seven of Swords at the back of the deck as I shuffle. That's weird. But the reason I say so is because this cat's eye crystal kind of reminded me of like a small crystal ball. So that's why I'm saying intuitive. Either you or this person. And if you relate to being the intuitive person, then you could already intuitively know who this is, but this reading could just confirm what your intuition's telling you. What I also saw clairvoyantly was the blue lace agate crystal, which is a crystal of healing. So either you are on your healing journey or this person's on their healing journey. So let's see what comes up. So spirit guides of pile number 2, spirit guides of pile number 2, who keeps talking about them behind their back constantly. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 10 of Wands. I heard the word glow up, so you could have recently had a glow up that this person's talking about. Queen of Pentacles. Or you could just be doing much better emotionally. Maybe you're on the healing journey. We have love. And we have the 5 of Swords. With the 10 of Cups coming out reversed. And at the back of the deck, we have the Mother. So for some of you, this could be... Well, this is the Empress card. As the mother. Some of you, this could be your literal mother that keeps speaking about you, or it could just be a woman that is a mother or is very much in her divine feminine energy, or like a man that's in his feminine energy. There's a lot of feminine energy here. For some of you, this could be an ex-friend or a friend. So the vibe I'm feeling here for most of you is like you're not talking to this person as much. Maybe there's some kind of hardship in your connection with this person. Like, the feeling I'm getting here is you two trigger each other a lot. There's a lot of love in your connection, but you also trigger each other a lot. And I feel like there's kind of personality clashes here. And maybe for some of you, you distance yourself from this person or cut them off. Or maybe for others of you, you're kind of just in this phase of like, being civil with them, but you both know that there's these kind of clashes in your personality and it's very hard to get along. That's what I feel initially from the cards and the energy I feel. So, you know, this person has a lot of love for you, but at the same time, there's this weird energy of like, we trigger each other. So this could be like a love-hate relationship. Okay, it doesn't have to be a friend, but for some of you, it could be. Or an ex-friend. Or someone you were just very close to, like a sister, a cousin, a brother. That's what I feel too, like sibling energy or family energy in general. For others of you, I feel the energy of... I feel a specific message for some of you where maybe this person was your best friend and you really trusted them, but then they did something to betray your trust, and now the relationship is not what it used to be. Where you used to have a lot of love for each other, but now things have changed and it's become awkward and weird and you just don't get along anymore because of whatever they did to you. For others of you, I feel the energy of a friendship group or a specific friend you had where you sort of went your separate paths and distance grew between the two of you, not because of any type of fallout, but just because you two or this, all of you in this friendship group were growing apart because you were growing individually and you may have outgrown each other. And, you know, you may still have a lot of love for each other from afar, but may not have as close as a relationship as you used to have. And for those that relate to that, this person could be speaking about you from this place of like, I don't understand what happened between the two of us. Why aren't we like hanging out anymore? Why aren't we friends anymore? So for some of you, I feel that energy. And the reason I say that is because I'm seeing the Bratz movie clairvoyantly, like, the live action movie, I think. Is that what it's called? But basically, they kind of like grew distance when they were at school because of all the cliques. And yeah, long story short, they grew apart. For some of you, I'm hearing that this could be a jealous friend you once had or have in your life, that you intuitively feel some kind of jealousy from. The reason I say so is because I'm hearing that song Jealousy, Jealousy. I don't know who sings it, but I'm sure you know which song I'm talking about. So is there anything else here I'm missing? Maybe for some of you, you felt like you couldn't be your true self around this person, like this person was very judgmental. And although there was love between the two of you, you felt like, I can't keep self-betraying by staying in this connection, or, you know, if I'm staying in this connection and this person's not treating me the way I deserve, I can't keep betraying myself, or I set boundaries with them, but they don't respect my boundaries, they don't listen to my boundaries. That's the vibe I feel for some of you. Okay, so what else is here? Who constantly keeps speaking about pile number 2 behind their back, the 5 of Cups. So this person is disappointed by the state of your relationship or the non-existent state of your relationship, and they want more with you, the 9 of Cups. They want more from your connection and they're not getting it. And they kind of feel like they're in the dark here. They don't know why things have ended in your connection. They feel stuck with the 8 of Swords. And they feel hurt by the fact that maybe you two are no longer hanging out or in contact, or there's just this growing distance between the two of you. We also have the card Desire. So this person could desire something more in your connection. And I kind of feel like a lot of Capricorn energy. I don't know why. We have the Hero at the back of the deck. That's just what I feel energetically. What other signs do we have here? So I don't know if I said the Hero at the back of the deck. Sorry if I did already say it. What other signs do we have here? So I'm hearing Pisces, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, and Scorpio. Those are the signs I hear. Okay. That could just be extra confirmation, but it doesn't have to resonate. Okay, when I look at the acorn here on the Queen of Pentacles, I'm being reminded of that squirrel from Ice Age, where he's always chasing after the acorn. So this person could feel like they're sort of chasing after you for your attention, but you always find yourself leaving or escaping from this person and their grip. So you know how the squirrel always chases after the acorn and finds it, but then keeps losing it? That's the vibe I feel. So maybe this person feels as though they've lost you, and that could be part of the reason why they constantly keep speaking about you. We'll find out what they're saying and what their intentions are when they're saying it, but let's first read whatever we have here and then I'll move on to that. So this person wants to save your dying connection with the Hero, because I'm seeing a dying plant and we have to like try to bring it back to life. And I feel like this person's in this chaotic state of mind right now where they're thinking of every type of way to fix your connection, to salvage what was lost here. And the reason I say so is because I'm hearing like a TikTok sound. I can't describe it, but it's kind of shows like a person doing things fast. But anyways, I feel like this person is watching you from afar with the eye here, probably on social media, or they're getting their other friends to watch you if they're blocked. They're saying, I don't know what happened here. I don't understand what happened. But the thing is, you might have told this person many, many times, countless times I'm hearing what they were doing wrong and why the separation was growing if some kind of fallout was here. For others of you where it was just like you grew apart, they also don't understand why. They keep asking themselves why, and it's hurting them more and more. In their perspective, they feel as though they did nothing wrong to you. But for some of you, they did do something wrong to you, which is why your connection ended. But they're not like looking at their own actions. To be honest, it's not that they don't want to take accountability. It's more so this feeling of like, I don't see what I'm doing wrong. Like, I know I do this to people, but I don't see any wrong in it. Like, I don't see anything wrong with it because it wouldn't hurt me, but maybe it hurts you. So, an example of this energy Spirit's giving me is like, you know how some people will say like mean jokes, and it's okay with some people, they won't get insulted or hurt by it, but for some people, they do get hurt. But maybe that person doesn't see it as hurtful because it wouldn't hurt them if somebody else did it to them. So they're just not putting themselves in other people's shoes and thinking about how the other person would feel. They're just thinking about how they would feel in that situation. So I feel like this person sees themselves as innocent in this situation with all the angel wings here. And if they did do something wrong to you, they're not seeing their own actions as bad. Okay. So they keep questioning like what happened, why you two aren't as close as you used to be. If this person is intuitive with the eye, they could be energetically spying on you, so protect your energy. Spirit is showing me, imagine an invisible wall around you where no person that has negative intentions can sort of spy on you energetically. So what Spirit is showing me is, you know how mimes kind of like imagine something around them and make it real? Imagine that with your aura, like an invisible wall around you where no negative energy can hit you. And if somebody does try to energetically spy on you, all they see is like that invisibility, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that, but that's what I see as a protection method you can use. So, what is this person saying about pile number 2? Why do they keep constantly speaking about pile number 2 behind their back? We have the 2 of Pentacles. So, what I feel from this 2 of Pentacles, I know the 2 of Pentacles means balance and everything like that, as per the tarot card meaning, but I'm actually getting a different message from this card so far. What I'm getting is we have 2 sides to the story, and usually the middle is the truth, and we're both seeing things from different perspectives, and maybe my side of the story doesn't match up with your side of the story. And I'm kind of feeling like they're just telling their side of the story, yet also trying to defend themselves at the same time to the people closest to them, to the people they hang out with every day. That's kind of the vibe I feel. They're trying to stay emotionally balanced while speaking about you, but they may find themselves almost telling them on themselves about how they feel about the situation. So what I feel is, you know, when you're speaking about somebody and you try to almost not let your emotions show about the person, because with a heart here, I feel like this person doesn't have bad intentions when speaking about you. They're trying to not speak negatively about you behind your back, but sometimes they have slip-ups where, like I said, you know when you're speaking about somebody and you don't want to badmouth them, but you kind of feel some type of way about what they've been doing, or, you know, how they've been acting or whatever. And you kind of slip up with your tone, where your tone maybe sounds angry, but you're not saying anything necessarily bad about them, but your tone sounds angry, or your tone sounds sad, or whatever. So that's kind of what I feel. It's like they're speaking from the heart, since the heart is here, but they're also telling on themselves at the same time with what they're feeling through their tone or little giveaways in the way they're speaking. Their body language too. The Seven of Swords. So although intentionally they don't try to badmouth you, it can come across like that to others that are listening with the Seven of Swords here, where it's like other people almost look at this person speaking about you and their tone, and they sort of read between the lines, and then they assume that this person's bad mouthing you. What else am I getting? We have Destiny. Let's pull some more cards. Why are they speaking behind pile number 2's back? We have the Four of Wands. And we have the Queen of Swords. So what I'm noticing here in these cards is we have eggs here and we have an egg here. An egg represents fertility and the creation of something new. So I do feel like this person, the reason why they're speaking about you is because they want to create a new connection with you. And the King of Cups is at the back of the deck. So this confirms what I said when, you know, they speak about you, even with the heart here. They try not to speak negatively about you, and they try to stay emotionally balanced when speaking about you and stoic, where they're not showing their emotions, but they end up showing their emotions anyway. Through their tone, through the little things in their conversation, body language, etc. And I feel with the Queen of Swords, they try to just speak about the facts of whatever happened between the two of you and your connection. But sometimes to other people listening, it can come across as like they're bad-mouthing you because of their tone, like I said before, but also because they're speaking in a very matter-of-fact way. And some of the things they say are, yes, matter-of-fact, but it can be taken or perceived in the wrong way. So Spirit, give me an example of this energy, of this matter-of-fact energy. Let's say somebody's speaking about you, and they say in a matter-of-fact tone, "Oh, we had a fight yesterday." And they're speaking about that fight, but they're trying to speak about it from their perspective, but also be very matter-of-fact. But then the other person listening to the conversation is like, "Why are you speaking about this to me? Why are you speaking about this friend of yours to a literal stranger and the fight you had? I don't trust this person anymore." From this other person's perspective that's listening, I don't trust this person anymore, because if they can speak about a friend like this and the fight that happened between this person and them, you know, what does this have to do with me? Why are they telling me this? Are they someone that gossips a lot? And then people end up not trusting them because of the way they're speaking about you. And this is very confusing to explain. I feel like this person's hurt because it kind of looks like tears coming out of her eyes. But what I'm also getting is there's this double-edged sword. The more they keep speaking about you, the more others don't trust them. And maybe with Destiny, this is something they're meant to learn. Not as like a punishment to them, because like I said, I don't think they try to badmouth you intentionally. But I sort of feel like this person likes talking about you and likes talking about, you know, situations like this where other people are seeing it as they like gossiping. But maybe they could just be venting and they like venting about you. But then at the same time, maybe this is a pattern in their life that is unhealthy, and maybe they're learning a lesson here. And maybe they're learning a lesson here of not just seeing things from their own perspective, but putting themselves in your shoes and trying to see things from your perspective too. And trying to almost understand that, okay, maybe I do this wrong thing to you and I don't see it as hurtful, but maybe you do. And so I also see them talking about you where they say the things they did, but then they're like, "Oh, it's not that bad because it wouldn't hurt me if I did that, if somebody did that to me." But then the other person almost calls them out on that and says, "No, you were wrong in that situation." and then they get defensive and they're like, no, I wasn't. So that's the vibe I feel here, okay? In terms of like how they're speaking about you. They may also go out a lot, you know, drinking, partying, to events, and then speak about you to even like literal strangers. And I keep getting that people aren't trusting them because of like them speaking about you constantly. So what are they saying about pile number 2? What are they saying about pile number 2? We have the Three of Swords. They're saying how heartbroken they are because the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, but they may also be trying to learn from other people's perspectives and say, what do you think of the situation? But the thing is, what rubs me the wrong way is when people do call this person out and say, you know, from my perspective and from things I've learned. You know, if you are going to say hurtful things to this person as a joke, for example, maybe they're hurt by your actions and maybe they don't want to talk to you right now because of that. So, you know, although you feel heartbroken over the situation, they could also feel heartbroken. And the thing is, then this person gets defensive, even though they're literally looking for advice from other people, even though they're literally looking for other people's perspective, honest perspective on the situation. But then when the person speaks the truth, it's like they get defensive. We have the Six of Pentacles. They're giving out a lot of information and details about you. When they speak about you, it's kind of like they're telling the whole story, all the little bit of juicy details and pieces to the story. And it could come across to be gossiping, but again, from this person's intention, it's almost like they're venting, or almost like they're speaking their truth or speaking about what's going on for them, like mentally about the situation, but then it could come across to others as like juicy gossip. We have the Two of Wands. What I actually feel from this person's energy is you two could have some similarities where, again, your personalities clash. And it's almost like this person could say something about you when they literally do the same thing or act the same way. So, for example, let's say this person, again, it's like they're not trying to badmouth you intentionally, but sometimes projections could slip through. So, based on their feelings. So, let me give an example to this. Let's say I'm telling somebody a story about what happened between me and a friend. And I'm like, I'm trying not to badmouth this friend, but then some kind of projection slips through where I'm like, this person is so self-conceited. You know, they're always thinking about themselves. But if I actually look at it, maybe I do the same thing. And then the other person's like, wait, but you do the same thing. And then it's kind of like they're making themselves look bad by speaking about you. They're not trying to badmouth you intentionally, but sometimes those things slip up based on their emotions. I hope that makes sense. We have the Nine of Swords showing up next. So this person feels worried and is saying to people that they feel worried, that they feel stuck. Look at the chains here. Look at the kind of like thing that's holding her arms together. So this person kind of feels stuck and they want to save and salvage your connection, and they're asking people for advice on how to do that, what they should do, what they should say to you. And that's the overall vibe I feel here. There could also be something to do with like a love interest that sort of like tore you two apart. For example, I'm seeing a situation where we have two friends and maybe they both have a crush on the same guy. For example, it could be something like that, or something to do with another person's energy. But that's just for some of you, so they could be speaking about that if you resonate with that. If you don't, then just leave that message. But this is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Mahogany Obsidian crystal, and the Crystal Magic Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at who constantly keeps speaking about you behind your back. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you find yourself resonating with these messages, then please consider hitting the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please find my email address in the description box below. Oh my gosh. So should I take all these cards? Because that's so many. I think I'm just gonna take them. So I feel like since all the cards came out at once, Two of Pentacles at the back of the deck, this person kind of, what Spirit is showing me is, you know, when somebody raps very fast and, you know, you can't really hear what they're saying properly because they're rapping so fast or they're singing so fast. It's kind of like this person's talking about you from this place of like rapidly speaking about you where nobody can get a word in, okay? So the first card we have is Judgment with Amazonite. I just want to see the cards. I do feel something intuitively from this person, but I just want to see the cards. The Moon with Moonstone. Ten of Cups with Rose Quartz. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups with Ruby. We have the Hierophant in the reversed with Sodalite. We have the Hangman with Iolite. Then I'll just put these other cards to the side for now. And we'll take a look at it in a second. Let's just analyze these ones first. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this person, this could be like a romantic situation, and it's confirmed here by the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, but the reason I also say this is because when I started your reading, I heard that song, You and Me Always Forever. I don't know who sings it, but I'm sure you'll know who I'm talking about, the song, because it is kind of a popular song, or it was popular at one point. I feel like this person is watching you with the eye here. But I'm also getting this feeling of like, I don't really like this person's energy from my first impression of their energy. This is gonna sound gross, but when I started tapping into their energy, I started really smelling this putrid, disgusting smell. And usually they say when you smell like something disgusting and there's no physical reason behind that. I didn't smell that in Pile 2 or Pile 1, and I've been sitting here at my desk like ever since. It kind of just means there's a dark negative energy, you know? So they say that in, like, for example, a haunted house, if you smell like a disgusting smell, that's a sign of a dark energy. So I feel like this person kind of has a dark energy. And I don't want to say this, but it's coming through. I don't want to scare you or fearmonger, but I was seeing a voodoo doll clairvoyantly. And the song You and Me Always Forever is making me feel like, does this person do love spells? Like, it feels like they partake in like love magic. And it feels like they kind of want to bind you two together forever, which is giving me sort of like the heebie-jeebies, creepy vibes, because although this person could have good intentions, like it doesn't seem like they're coming across with like bad intentions, like doing spell work on you to like harm you or anything. But it is sort of feeling like a controlling energy of like, I'm trying to force us to be together forever. Maybe because you don't want to be with me, now I'm trying to force things and get my way. So that to me gives me the creeps. And it's interesting that you chose the Crystal Magic Tarot. So that's what I felt intuitively, like with the visions I saw, with what I was hearing. Let's now read the cards. So, specific message now that I'm seeing clairvoyantly, this person could always be like walking around with a water bottle, could drink a lot of water, could like be on a health journey, because I also see someone running. So this person could take fitness very seriously. This person has a lot of secrets, has a lot of things they're hiding that may come to the light. Whatever was unseen here will be seen. Whatever was hidden in darkness will come to light with this person. I feel as though this person is, I feel like I keep feeling that feeling of like doing magic to get you to stay with me because you don't want to be with me. And now as I say that, I'm seeing a mental image of, you know, when your dog doesn't want to sit with you and then you kind of force your dog to sit with you? I'm seeing a mental image of that. So like this person has a forceful energy of like, I know you don't want me, but I'm gonna make you want me. I also feel like your body could have been reacting to this person. You may have gotten the ick from this person. You may have felt like something was off energetically. You didn't see what it was exactly, but you felt a gut feeling like something's off. This person was appearing and coming across as sweet and delicious, but I feel like being with them would actually not be good for you or healthy for you. What I'm feeling intuitively from this person is they could be a little bit emotionally manipulative. So what Spirit is showing me is trigger warning. This is an example Spirit's giving me. It's not the best example, but it's what's coming through. So Spirit is showing me an example of, let's say you try to break up with someone, and again, trigger warning, and they try to emotionally manipulate you by saying, you know, I'm gonna go unalive myself. I feel an emotionally manipulative energy like that. I also feel something that might be, again, trigger warning. I'm seeing an energy of like, I'm seeing this clairvoyantly. An example, and it's making me cry. So maybe this person hurt you in some way. This is hard to say. It's triggering. So trigger warning again. I'm seeing, okay, I'm seeing panties that have period blood on them. So I'm seeing an example of like sexual things, like for example, you say to this person, I'm on my period, you know, I don't want to do anything with you. Or you say that as an excuse because you don't want to do anything with them sexually, but then they kind of try to keep forcing it or keep persuading you. And that is making me cry because that's just such an uncomfortable feeling when you tell somebody no and they keep trying. So right off the bat, I don't trust this person and I keep crying. I don't know why. So maybe this person hurt you emotionally in some way. Like they appeared to be this sweet type of person, this romantic person that was gonna really treat you well, but then their forceful, possessive energy is hurtful. Because it feels like they don't respect boundaries. They don't respect you when you say no. This could have even been a person that kept chasing after you even though you said, no, I'm not interested. And that's what I feel intuitively from this person. So, what else am I getting intuitively? This person could be a little bit impulsive and reckless with their actions, where they do without thinking, where they say without thinking. Spirit is giving me an example of a nice guy that's not really a nice guy. So Spirit's giving me an example of like, let's say you rejected this person and they were all like sweet and romantic and flirty. But then once you reject them, they say, oh, I didn't like you anyway. Like, you know, that type of energy. They all of a sudden switch up. So I feel like they have two sides to them. They have a side of them that they're hiding. And I do feel like this person does do love magic, does do spell work, and they can spy on people energetically. I'm seeing that with the eye here and the moon. It's like spying energetically. So this person could be trying to read cards on you or could be trying to get a reading from someone. Or even if they don't do magic themselves, they could have paid for someone to do like a love spell on you or something like that, or like paid someone for a tarot reading to kind of watch you in a way energetically. Because the moon is very spiritual, and it's like they're trying to see information about you that they don't know, because the moon is like information that's hidden, right? So that's the vibe I'm getting from this person. I don't know why I keep crying in this reading. It's like I keep feeling like so much emotions as I'm in this reading, and I wasn't sad before this reading. So again, this person could have really hurt you, or you could have felt like, if I continue with this person, or if they didn't hurt you, it could be that you intuitively felt like, okay, this person's gonna hurt me, even though they were showing one side of themselves to be appearing sweet and romantic, but they weren't really. Like, they had more negative intentions. Well, maybe not negative intentions, but like forceful intentions. And maybe you intuitively felt that, or maybe this is like they would have hurt you emotionally if you continued with them. So I feel like this person doesn't learn their lesson with the Hierophant reverse. This is a pattern they've been repeating for many times in their life, where they sort of like don't take no for an answer. When a person doesn't want to be with them, they sort of become forceful. So this is a very creepy energy. Yeah. For some of you, I'm getting, this is not for everybody, but this is for someone here. If you've had a stalker, maybe this person could have been stalking you. I'm hearing the song by Beyonce that goes like, why don't you love me? Tell me, baby, why don't you love me? When I make it so damn easy to love, or something like that. So again, same energy. I keep feeling that this person gave you the ick of some kind. Like you just didn't see anything romantic with this person. Next we have the King of Wands with Larimar. We have the Emperor with Lapis Lazuli. We have the Nine of Cups with Kunzite. We have the World with Turquoise. And we have the Nine of Pentacles with Bloodstone. Okay, so I feel like this person wants something from you. They don't want things to end between the two of you. They want your connection to grow. But you're clearly not interested in this person. I almost feel like this person, the thought of them makes you like almost want to puke. Like you get the ick real badly from this person. That's what I keep feeling in your energy. And I keep feeling that this person has obsessive tendencies. Spirit is now showing me you. So this is not romantic. This is obsessive. This is dark. This is like weird, creepy energy. It's not romantic at all. So I was seeing like you, the series you, where he kind of like, he's very creepy as a man, that main character, if you've watched you. It's like this person doesn't like their ego being hurt by somebody not wanting to be with them. And so they kind of try to force things in their favor. It feels like every time they keep reaching out to you, you ignore them, or you just want to get away from them or run away from them. I don't want to be in this energy much longer, pile number 3, because it's creeping me out. I've never read anything like this before. This is a first for me, so like I don't want to be in this energy for too long. We have the Four of Swords with Amber, the Tower with Black Tourmaline, the Star in the Reverse with Moldavite, the Ace of Pentacles with Moss Agate, Three of Wands with Aura Quartz. And we have 10 of Pentacles reverse with Emerald, Two of Swords reverse with Obsidian. So these are going to be my cards about like why they're speaking about you, what they're saying. So Two of Swords reverse is like, I'm hearing they don't have a choice. Like, even though they don't want something with me, like I can feel them running away from me. Like, they don't have a choice. We're going to be together. It's very much like this obsessive, creepy energy in the way they're speaking about you. Like, I know pile number 3 doesn't want me right now, but I'll show them something they can't resist. Like, although they don't want something with me right now, something will happen in the future. It's kind of like they're telling... Who are they telling this? Because isn't the other person getting creeped out? I don't feel like they're speaking to anyone physically, but I kind of feel like they speak to themselves. Weird, because I feel like this person knows that if they tell other people about it, it will make them look bad, and somebody will sort of like report them for like creepy behavior of some kind. But what I'm feeling here is like this person keeps talking to themselves about you. So this is not necessarily talking about you to others. But when they do speak about you to others, I feel like they don't say these things because it would give away what they're doing. Like, the feeling I'm getting here is when they do speak about you to others, it almost feels like they're speaking about you two as if you two are already dating. Let's say you're not dating at all. Let's say you rejected this person. That now they're telling people, this is my girlfriend, this is my boyfriend. You know, it's giving me a creepy vibe like that. I feel like their plan is falling apart because you don't want to be with them, and they're getting more hopeless by the day with the star reverse, so they keep like talking to themselves and saying like, what am I going to do to change things? This person knows you don't feel safe or comfortable around them, so they're going to try to do something to appear like a safe person even though they're not. And it just feels like they want an opportunity to have a future with you, to get to know you better in a romantic sense. And it feels like they're telling themselves, like, you don't have a choice. Like, this is going to happen. So again, it feels like a forceful, obsessive energy. So I'm going to end the reading here because this is disgusting to me. And I don't want to be in this energy. So yeah. This is very scary. Please protect yourselves, pile number 3, if you know who I'm talking about. And like, it is becoming something where it's like stalkerish. Then do what you can to speak to the police to get authorities involved, because I don't trust this person or their intentions. And if it's nothing like this, then I just say maybe block this person if you can, if you feel safe to do so. Talk to somebody about this if this resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate for you, don't get scared. Maybe watch another pile, but you'll know if this is your pile. And yeah, do what you can to be safe. Protect your energy. Pray. Cleanse your energy. Whatever you need to do to feel safe. Okay, so please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.